down too. Oh, okay. Rate pending to M, which means it'll probably be M. There's no way they start with Spider-Man, right? There's no way they start with Spider-Man. They wouldn't. How's the audio, by the way? Oh no, they're just starting with their general branding. Oh, so that just meant for the entire show, everything shown is gonna be either not rated yet, all the way up to M. If some of the stuff has been rated so far, that means it would actually be closer to release, though. Dropping some of that industry knowledge. If they do have games at the showcase that are rated M already, cinematic trailer, not actual gameplay. I'll try to read the important stuff off the screen. Haven. Haven? Is that a team I know the name of? I don't think so. Why does this look like Watch Dogs?
Seems like everyone does these days.
Cheat the rich? Is this Watch Dogs?
It's simple. Too much money and too much power.
Top 5 billionaires. This might be Watch Dogs.
And it's only getting worse.
But Haven would be...
So, we decided to do something about it.
Or is this Payday 3?
Let's go.
That's not Payday. Never mind. Ew. Not to be that guy. I'm not liking the aesthetics already. I'm not liking the art style. I'm turning the audio off. Sorry, my brain took a second on that. Neat song. Definitely not copyright free. Is it player versus player? This is something entirely new, is what I've gathered. This is not going to be Watch Dogs. What? They're not saying anything important. If they did, I would just repeat it. Fair game. Not a fan. No, that just didn't... That didn't look great. I also don't even... This is my problem with, like, cinematic reveals. Like, cinematic-only reveals. It's like, what was that? It seems like I can gather that it's like a heist game that's also player versus player. Like, you're competing for the same grab, so to speak. But, like, what actually was that?
Hi, everyone.
Jim!
I'm Jim Ryan, President and CEO
He's a dick.
of Sony Interactive Entertainment.
He's the guy
I'm
who's...
delighted to be
I don't
here
want to
today
talk over him.
introduce what's next for PlayStation 5. We're now into the third year of the life cycle of PS5, and we've been fortunate to have
No, this is
so
the
many
president of
fan-favorite titles
PlayStation.
released on the platform. What's even more exciting is that developers are just scratching the surface of what's possible with the gaming experiences that they create. Today, you'll get a glimpse into some of the most breathtaking and imaginative content that will be coming to PS5 and PlayStation VR 2.
I really hope
Now,
so, Jim.
What you've all been waiting for. Enjoy the show.
Thank you. Your first showing was not great, Jim. You should have talked to us before that one. That one was rough. Jim has literally word for word said, like, I'm blocking the Activision deal. Oh, is this Detroit? What the? No? What?
Look familiar? Scenes like these are happening all over the galaxy.
Fallout?
Right now.
No, Bethesda's with Xbox.
Could be next.
Is it Starship
Unless
Troopers?
You make the most important decision of your life.
I think I heard something about Starship Troopers getting...
That you have the strength and the courage to be free.
Is that... Oh, god damn it.
Join the Helldivers.
The Helldivers. The art style looks neat. What is this? This looks like a new IP. No, it's Starship Troopers, isn't it?
Freedom.
The aliens look like it. I've never seen the movies.
The freedom to travel the galaxy.
But the aliens
And
look...
secure the resources we need.
I don't know what this
Better
is.
tomorrow. The freedom to encounter fascinating life forms.
It's not Starship
And introduce
Troopers.
them to our sophisticated technology. The The freedom to make new friends.
Open world looter shooter.
Represent the best of what Super Earth has to offer.
Super Earth is so funny.
Become part of an elite peacekeeping force and work together to spread prosperity.
It's like,
liberty.
It doesn't look great, but it looks like one of those games that could be just good, stupid fun. Like, it looks like a game that I could enjoy.
Become part of something larger than yourself. Become a hero. Become a legend.
Super
Become a helldiver.
Is it going to be called Helldivers? Yeah. Helldivers 2? What is Helldivers? I've never heard of this shit. What is Helldivers? Helldivers 2? Anyone know the first game? Hello, false. PlayStation Showcase just started. You haven't missed anything yet. That was the second game. The first game just didn't look good. What is this?
Sir, it's the hand.
A hand.
Follow, but do not engage.
EA. EA.
Maybe engage a little.
Bah, bah, bah. Oh. Okay, hear me out now. I'm liking what I'm seeing from this one so far. Weirdly. Like, off the very start, I kind of thought this would be a nothing trailer, but this looks...
Nightblades have established a stronghold, and Kirkin seems to think you might not get me killed. Jury's still out on that one.
This looks fun. It looks like an old school FPS with just some really cool animations and like weapon work. This looks like something I would enjoy. This looks up my alley for sure.
Oh boy.
It just looks neat. Fun. Looks cool. Yeah, I think this looks neat.
Haven't had enough yet.
We haven't given them enough yet.
Your men killed my family. Don't turn your back on me.
Magic hand shooter. This just looks like a fun time, honestly. Wonder who the hand model was. Probably one of the devs. Knowing how the industry tends to work with simpler stuff like that. You're probably joking about hand model, but that's actually super common in FPS development. That you'll take a picture, like, from the perspective of one of the devs holding, like, the weapon. You, like, rent or set up a thing. That's a start. Is this licensed? The moment I hear words, audio's getting shut off. It's an interesting bike. What was that last game called? Did anyone catch it? I know it's mirrored, but I wanted to write it down and I missed it. What was that last one called? Did anyone catch it? Motorcycle game? Oh, this looks like Ghost Runner. Oh, is it a Ghost Runner expansion or sequel? This is Ghost Runner. I actually really enjoyed Ghost Runner. Ghost Runner 2. It's a sequel. Unexpected. What? This year? Damn, that's a turnaround. All right, Ghost Runner 2. Sure thing. Don't mind writing that one down.
What's your plan? Knowing you have only 66 days to live.
S game. At first, it looked very Resident Evil. There's 640,000 people watching. What is this one? Hello, Tristan. For people just getting in, we're watching PlayStation Showcase. They're giving me no downtime in between. I can't check my bingo card. So far, I don't think we've had any hits, though.
At the end of the day. You know better than anyone else.
I will read that later. It's a strong start.
That no one could escape.
The art looks cool in this one. What is it? Show me. Because I'm kind of into what I'm seeing so far, honestly. Wait, is this Ghost 2? I didn't play Ghost. But I'm only just kind of realizing.
What secret did you sell him?
This might be a Ghost sequel. This was rumored to be at the showcase, apparently. No, this looks different. The combat looks very, very different. At least from what I've seen of Ghost 1. Okay, no, this looks like something entirely different. The combat looks really nice. This looks dope. This actually looks so cool. No way. That is sweet, man. This looks very up my alley. This looks like something I would play the shit out of.
One last toast, and we're all done.
The only complaint is that it's like very gray. There's not much color, but outside of that, it looks sweet. I think the lack of color might be intentional because the sword has so much red coming off of it during the combat. I think it's like an actual style choice. Oh, this isn't as gray. Dude, the combat looks so cool.
Patience is the key, Master. Time is not on his side. All we have to do is wait.
What is it called? Let me write it down.
Let's kill him with time.
Kill him with time? What do you mean by that? Phantom Blade. Zero? Zero implies that that's a franchise that I've never heard of.
Knowing you have only 66 days to live.
Oh. That looks sweet.
Get my heart back.
Get your what? Sorry, come again? Get his heart back, he said? Okay. Oh, that looks really cool. Clearly a game with a strong art direction. I can say that much so far. Oh, this is the team behind Abzu and Journey. What's the Pathless? I haven't heard of that one. But I know Abzu and Journey. Yeah, they always have such a strong art style in their games. Haven't played them, but they always visually look amazing. Oh damn, there's a half pipe! Good news is that their pre-show, they accidentally gave Final Fantasy VII spoilers. Oh! Final Fantasy VII Part 2 will probably be here. I never thought of that. I don't want to open Tom's bingo card, but they're going too fast between the trailers. Like, I don't want to... Sword of the Sea. I don't want to cover up the screen. Yeah, that's not on Tom's card. Silksong is in Xbox's program. Killzone is crazy. I didn't see he had Killzone on there. Tom made me a bingo card that he's playing as well, but he just sent it over to me and I'm playing it now. I wish I got the name of that Magic Hand game.
A new world awaits you, full of dangers and mysteries, signs and wonders. Things that I, in my garden, could never have imagined.
Not many licensed songs so far. I think that first trailer had one.
If we believed in ourselves.
But since then, it's been good.
If we truly believed believed in what it means to be sentient. To face the universe without fear or
Another game with a
illusion.
cool art style. Cats.
Imagine vast cities full of life
Deer.
and light. Great towers rising towards the sky.
Oh, what the hell?
So much would be possible
Birds.
if we believed. If we still had faith.
Oh, Talos Principle. God. When was the first one? I remember playing that like it said what's past is prologue. It's a prequel to the first game, I guess. God, when was the Talos Principle? That was a while ago. They're definitely not bringing out any of their big hitters so far. They're definitely starting us off with a lot of their smaller projects. Because of course, like, we all know that Spider-Man 2 is going to be the last trailer of the day, right? Like, they're saving it for last. Absolutely. I don't know what this is. So far, I've written down 3 games. I'm writing down the ones that, like, I'm actually likely to play. So even though, they did just show, like, what was that? The game made by, like, the Abzu and Journey team. Even though I'm sure that's going to be a great game, it's not one that I'm likely to pick up. It's not my kind of game. Talos Principle as well. I'm not a big puzzle game guy most of the time, so I didn't write that one down. We'll see how many games I write down that, like, I'm actually likely to buy. That's pretty much what I'm doing. So that after this, I know to, like, go to Steam, see what already has pages up, wishlist them so that I don't forget about them. Like, this looks neat. I don't know what the game is. I was just saying that I hate this about, like, cinematic trailers. If it's not a brand or an IP that I recognize, then I just don't know what your game is going to be if you only give me cinematics. Deer dog dies. It's probably, like, the opening of the game. And then there's the baby one. Never. I don't know what it is. Oh, it's Devolver Digital. They only ever publish good stuff. I can say that. Devolver has very picky taste. Oh boy, we're starting out strong with this one. Okay. Cat Quest. Pirates of the Caribbean. Sorry, Caribbean. Dope art style. Man, that was such a short trailer. Really, really sweet art style. Doesn't look like my thing. Reminds me of Cult of the Lamb a little bit. Cat Quest, we'll see. We'll see if people are interested in it when it actually comes around to release. It doesn't typically look like my kind of game, but it had a really nice art style. Square? Oh, come on. It's a city. It's square. Is this it? Is this gonna be it? Doesn't look overly Final Fantasy to me. Okay, no, we're getting some strong PvP hints here, for sure. It's not Final Fantasy.
Okay, it's a showtime!
All right. Sorry about the audio. I can't even turn subtitles on, like closed captions, because we're mirroring. Oh, you know what's going to be great, though? Their own version of Splatoon. It does kind of give off that energy. Oh, it is Splatoon. It is absolutely... I have to say, the music is a bop. The song, whatever it is, It's a jam. You know what I can do if I ever... There's a strong possibility I upload this as a highlight to the channel. I can just mirror the video again in editing. 10 out of 10 song. It's actually a dope song. If anyone's got the showcase up themselves, like in another tab or something, it's a bop. The song is, she said, ready for the Foam Star party. Is it called Foam Star? God damn it! Foam Stars. It looks like a fun game. Does not look like a game I will play, but it looks like a fun game if Splatoon is your thing. Splatoon is not my thing.
Welcome to the land of Mojo. Here we find Jot, the plucky
Jot,
squire, and his friends, Violet, Thrash, and Pip. Our heroes protect the land from the villainous sorcerer, Humgrump.
Humgrump? So far, I've heard 2 stock sound effects.
Realm, and even beyond.
Oh! Oh, that's a great trailer reveal.
Jot finds a whole new world to explore.
Oh.
With dangers, surprises, and attractively
Oh,
furnished
damn.
accommodation.
Okay.
Our heroes must battle Humgrump across the 2 realms if they are to save their beloved land from his diabolical designs. Off the page and into adventure.
The Plucky Squire. That's this year. PS5. It's Devolver again. Devolver has really good taste in publishing indie games. It's an indie publisher. Reminds me of Link Between Worlds. Yeah. I was gonna say, what Mario game was it that did like the 2D, 3D hybrid? Oh, this is already a game that you can buy unless it's a sequel to it or something, like an expansion. This game is out on Steam already. I can't think of the name of it. But I know this one. I've seen this before. Does anyone know the name of this game? I can't think of it. This looks like it might be a sequel. This looks pretty expanded upon, but maybe it's an expansion. Maybe it's coming out of early access. I don't know if it's still early access or not. Minecraft 2? Yeah, it might just be an expansion. This might be DLC. But I also don't know if the game ever came out of early access. Literally the whole game's like gimmick is the destruction, if you can't tell. That's kind of this game's whole shtick. Oh, spray paint. This does look pretty expanded from the last time I saw this game, though. To give credit, if this is just an expansion, this looks like a really large expansion. What's it called? Teardown. Oh, it's just a console port. Okay, so I haven't seen that game in a long time then, if it has all that going on. Alright. Yeah, that's good. I like that. They shouldn't have said 2023 on the screen before, if they wanted to do the this year thing. They should have waited. That would have been such a good way to do it. But I guess that game has just come a really long way since I last saw it. I do know some people who played Teardown who really enjoyed it. Ants. Ant life. What is this? It's not Grounded. My brain, I almost said Grounded. But then I remembered that that's an Xbox game. They're eating a frog? Damn. Oh, what the hell is this? They're doing like a cycle of life thing, I guess, is kind of what I'm getting so far. Bugs Life, Ants the Game. I think Ants the Game is my favorite title so far. Maybe, maybe Bird. Frog Life, maybe? Maybe the whole thing is about the frog? The bird is not... Oh, no. What is this? That is a giant... That is a giant snake. This has to be prehistoric. There's no way. That snake was huge. No. What is this? What am I watching right now? Godzilla. Oh my god, it's Metal Gear Solid 3. What a reveal. Da-da, da-da. All my life, I've been waiting. Wow. Metal Gear Solid Snake Eater. They dropped the 3 for the remake. Music? I think this one's fine. This is the theme of the original game. Yeah, okay, that leak was a good one then. I was always skeptical about that leak, but I had seen it so, like, all around the place that I just kind of... Oh, wow. Along with a collection of 1, 2, and 3. Damn. Good showing. The remake will eventually make its way to PC, surely. This footage was captured on PC. They made sure to let us know. So this will definitely be a simultaneous... Why did they throw MGS3 in with, like, their indies? That kind of made me think we were out of the indie territory. But clearly not. Is anyone else weirded out by that? That they just threw that big one in? That was a crazy reveal, though. Hold on. Sorry, where's MGS3 on here? There it is. Oh, I didn't turn on markup yet. My bad. There. First one. Is this a survival game? Is this Ark? No, Ark is an Xbox game. Never mind. It looks very similar to Ark. Definitely. Or... Okay, but now we're doing like Breath of the Wild. Like an Ark Breath of the Wild hybrid. Towers of Agaspa. Seems interesting. Doesn't seem like my thing. I do not like survival games. The blind march is on. I know what that is. This is Final Fantasy. You have to believe us. We'd help you if we could. This is 16, I would guess.
You're helping us already.
We never asked to be saved. Did you think we'd thank you? They'll never forgive us.
Yeah, this is 16. Ooh.
Every time you show your faces, it is we who suffer.
There he is. What's his name? I think he has a great design. I haven't played the Final Fantasy games yet, but this game has the strongest chance of being my favorite out of them when I do get to them. Because, the lead combat designer for Devil May Cry 5 is also the lead combat designer on this game. And the combat, from what we've seen, looks fantastic. It'll probably suffer from like some JRPG bullet sponge bullshit, but at its core, it looks great. Bullet sponge, damage sponge, you know what I mean.
You can't blame a man for wanting to bring an end to all this, can you? Ever led astray by your blind resolve.
But like, look at that.
We don't need your salvation. We'll save ourselves. And we'll do it on our own terms. Come to me, Ifrit!
Man, how many times are they going to show him summoning Ifrit? I almost said it like he does. I refuse to say it like that.
Enough of this. I use my talents to my advantage, and you would tell me there is shame in
This is one of the coolest things they've marketed so far. The thing where you actually get to play like as the gods you summon. The way he says that. Yeah, the Final Fantasy games say it weird.
I made a promise.
I don't know why the Final Fantasy games say it Ifrit.
Who will give me the strength to end your reign? Your efforts will avail us naught.
I might as well write this down. I know this game is on my list already, but like, yeah. In the sake of fairness, I'll write it down. So far, we got 5 games written down. Because he's British? But like, it's in all the Final Fantasy games, isn't it? Didn't they say it like that in 7? His name was Clyde? Yeah, sorry, I talked over it. It's just because I've seen the game. That's like the 4th trailer for that game, so I've seen a lot of Final Fantasy already. I wasn't as attentive as I would have been otherwise. They don't say his name in 7? Oh. I thought that was just a general Final Fantasy thing, that they said it like Ifrit. Now we're getting into the real heavy part of the showcase. Did he have Final Fantasy on there? At all, actually? No, he doesn't have it on here at all.
Nightmare.
To be fair, I didn't think of it earlier either.
Every word is a step forward.
Oh, Alan Wake 2? That's Alan Wake. Yep, Alan Wake 2. I'm writing it down already. I knew I was going to play this.
I'm glad you're on this case with me, Anderson.
I recognized his voice. Sorry to ruin it.
The victim was one of their own. FBI Special Agent Robert Nightingale.
God, I loved Alan Wake.
Only the rumors. He was chasing a writer.
Someone knew they were here. Was playing a game with them.
Killer left a message.
It's for us. The text is about us.
Oh. I can't think of that guy's name, but they got him. He's the actor for Max Payne.
The horror story wanted us dead.
Oh, we're not playing as Max. Or sorry, as Max. As Alan. We're playing as someone else in the story that he's writing. Badass. I am here for it.
There's something I'm forgetting.
Oh, and we play as Alan. Okay. But there's a second character. It looks very Resident Evil Remake, right? Like RE2 and 3, 4, I guess, with that now, but...
First. What's your name?
Say it. Alan Wake 2, or just title drop it. Yeah, I screamed like a girl when they announced that that was in development, like last year. Pre-order now, Epic Games, but that means simultaneous PC launch. So, wait, did they have a release date? I missed it. Oh, Assassin's Creed Mirage. I did not think this would be here. How did I not think of this? I'll write it down anyway, because I know I'm playing this one.
Welcome, Hidden One.
Yeah, now we are into the good part. Remember like 2 games ago when I said, now we're getting into the juicy part of the showcase? We're here. As long as he's not a pirate. No, when they talked about this game before, they were saying that they were trying to recapture the original game's feeling with this one. They're going back to the original formula. Like Assassin's Creed 1 and 2 kind of formula. And they're setting it in the same like period as the first game as well.
Bribe the guards to look the other way. I shall see what flavor best suits me.
This just looks like, it even looks like they carried the animations straight over. And for some people it might be like, oh, I don't know, game looks kind of sloppy, but for me it's like, it's hitting that nostalgia brain a little bit.
And let's go.
Oh, damn. This looks like Assassin's Creed again. Call me crazy, but it looks like we're back. I haven't played a single one since Unity. Unity was the last Assassin's Creed I played before I gave up. But this...
The stage is yours.
This looks like one worth going back to. Oh, damn! Tell me we can do that in the actual game. That would be so crazy. October. It says PS5, PS4. There's no way they don't launch it on PC. It was brutal. That looked really good. Syndicate was the one after Unity. What are you? It's notable that you're not with the rest of the indies. It might not be an indie. Art style looks familiar. Into the Woods. Into the Woods 2? Yeah, I haven't seen the original. I'm not familiar. That's probably why then, because it's a successful Revenant Hill. It's the return of a successful indie dev for PlayStation. So they threw it in over here instead. We're getting another transition. I feel like every time we get one of these transitions, we're kind of going bigger. Or we get Psy games. I immediately take it back. What the hell is this? Is it an MMO? It immediately strikes me as an MMO. What is it? It looks like an MMO. Maybe it's just a JRPG. But the world design is speaking to me. Why is the screen flipped? So that YouTube doesn't take down... Yeah, copyright reasons, exactly. It's that the stream doesn't get taken down. I'll upload this as a highlight later, probably. And when I do, I'll flip the screen again. Which means I'm going to get flipped with it. But if you want to go back and watch it later, I'll probably have it up in a day or two. This is kind of one that I have to be timely about. So I'll flip the video. I'm happy that we got to see Alan Wake 2. That was not one that I expected at all. I'm actually, like, that's probably my highlight so far. I would say so far, Alan Wake 2 is my highlight, and actually Assassin's Creed Mirage I would put as my second most hyped trailer. Street Fighter. I didn't think we would see Street Fighter, but Street Fighter. I'm playing this in a week and a half, not even, like 9 days. I'm not writing this down. This literally comes out next week. I don't want to write this down. Do we write this down? Does it count? I don't think it counts. This is so close to release.
My journey knows no end.
And this is like
We'll continue to do
beyond the 10th trailer. Like, we're into the teens for how many trailers we've had for this game.
When you said you were seeking strength, despite having no real need to do so.
The career mode looks fun. It's definitely not why you buy the game. But to be fair, this whole, like, make your own Street Fighter character thing will probably be a good time. The Blanca costume. Alright, Chun-Li. Bro, wait for Cammy to show up. A Wooga.
It's probably worth looking into.
Or Guile. I forgot to say Guile. A Wooga for Guile as well. There she is.
Power seemed to be the Satsui no Hado. Was it simply a trick of the senses?
Oh.
Bison.
Well, that's...
He attempted to set the world under his heel through violence. A
Man.
veritable madman.
Bison's redesign is still so crazy. I don't think it's bad, but it's just so different.
Like a game. This journey doesn't have a real ending.
It looks like this actually has more story to it than I thought it was going to have. Like, I didn't think that the career mode would be very story heavy, but that actually looks like it has a full story with it. It's interesting. That actually makes me more excited for a game I was already planning on playing next week. So, like, that's a good thing. I gotta check the bingo card real quick. We didn't have any misses. No? Days Gone. Why does he have Days Gone on here? No. We haven't missed anything yet. Man, we're 40 minutes in and Tom's bingo card kind of sucks ass. Gotta say. Huh. Not the GTA 6. We actually just got a really big leak for GTA 6. It's probably releasing next year, 2024, at some point. So, I would expect to get a reveal for it soon. But the publisher just told their investors that they expect GTA 6 to release between March 2024 and March 2025. That window is what they're looking at. So not really a leak when the publisher says it themselves, but like, it was an investor's call. It wasn't like they revealed the game. Well, it's like a cool Metroidvania. Sorry, I talked about other stuff the whole way through that, but the art style's neat. It reminds me of Hollow Knight, but colorful. Like, more colorful. Metroidvania. 2D Metroidvania. Also told me Sandrock would be finished 2 years ago, still in beta. Any game that releases in early access, don't trust them when they talk about full release, because it never happens. Especially smaller games like that. What was that? It almost seems like the way that they framed that shot, it felt like I was supposed to recognize the character or something. I don't know, man. I don't know this one. Some weep shit. Maybe it's like, I gotta think of something crazy. I was gonna say Code Vein 2, but this looks so separated from what that was. Too weep for you? I mean, if a good game is a good game. But literally, like, so far, it almost feels like most of what they're pushing is just their character design. Is this from the Genshin? Wait, this might be from the Genshin team. I can never remember what they're called. MiHoYo. It looks like it might be them, almost. It looks very Genshin. Which I know they have other games. That's just the only one I ever played myself, so. It could be them. Because I was gonna say, in the beginning, it almost felt like they were trying to sell me the game off of the character designs. Like the way the trailer started. So it might be a gacha game. It could be them. The combat system looked like them. Tower of Fantasy? Alright, don't know what that was. That was such an abrupt end, and they didn't even give, like, any info after they showed the game. Title, we're done. Capcom. Don't be Dragon's Dogma 2. Don't be. Someone recently, oh my. Or is it a remake? Oh no, it's 2. God damn it. Oh. People were saying that this might be a thing, and I was like, no, there's no way they would revive this series so long after. Dragon's Dogma 2.
If he's a mere mummer, then where might our true arisen? Empress Nadinia's life is in your hands.
I never played the first game. Did anyone play Dragon's Dogma here? Anyone who's in chat right now? Anyone have thoughts on the first game? Furries? Yeah, like Elder Scrolls, like Khajiit. What's the other one? Argonians. God, I have like 1,000 hours or something played across all the Elder Scrolls games, and I just forgot what Argonians were called. Fake fan. I heard that the original Dragon's Dogma wasn't like a perfect game, but it was pretty good, and it had a lot of potential to improve, is generally what I've heard. It's not a trailer that sells me, necessarily, as someone who's not, like, very JRPG centric.
Welcome back for another week of career fulfillment.
Another VR FNAF game. Sister Location VR.
It can be to find a place where you feel that you truly belong.
Oh, is it going to be a PlayStation VR exclusive? That would be crazy. Jim at the beginning said PSVR 2. This is Five Nights at Freddy's Sister Location. For anyone who doesn't know the games, like, this is that. It looks VR.
So strap yourself in.
It's pre-rendered. This is not gameplay. But it looks like they're trying to show me it's VR. Help Wanted 2? Wait, a Help Wanted 2 would actually be crazy. Oh, wow. Because I actually liked Help Wanted as someone who's completely lost interest in that franchise. I actually really enjoyed Help Wanted, even after the fact. Like, I was already kind of done with those games. But Help Wanted for me was like a good way to revisit them and have it be a much more unique experience in VR. Alan, thank you for the sub. Appreciate it. So, I hope that that's not a VR exclusive for PlayStation. Oh, RE4 VR. Exclusive to PlayStation. Bleh. I can't believe they're still going with FNAF. Yeah. The VR games are good. Like, the new one that they released that I can't remember the name of, the one that was like in the mall or whatever it was, that one did absolutely nothing for me. That did not look interesting at all. And from people who played it, I haven't heard good things either. But the VR game that they did, that was just like a literal revisit of like 1 through 3 with some other mini games thrown in. That was really fun for me. I enjoyed it. So Help Wanted 2, assuming it gets released on PC, could be... I shouldn't just brush over this one. RE4 Remake is fantastic. This is that in VR, and it looks like a blast. I'm just pissed that they're making this a PSVR exclusive. I'm just gonna... Like, all the RE games have been exclusive to PSVR. So I'm upset about that, because that actually looks like it would be a great VR game. Wait, VR mode? That's probably just going to be a PS5 exclusive upgrade. Because VR mode is like, yeah, it's loaded into the base game when you say that, right? This is all VR. My camera's covering it. The logo, but you can see the end of it.
Like, a lot.
Okay, strong start. What is it?
You see, everything started 2 years ago.
Arizona Sunshine 2. Do not. No.
Since then, it's like I see his face everywhere. And lately, I've started to develop some destructive tendencies. Whoosh! What do we have here? Well, what's a bit of harmless fun? Hello, uglies. Blah, 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 blah.
It's pre-rendered.
And since I met my new best friend, I guess I get a little overprotective.
Wow. Arizona Sunshine 2. Not what I would have expected. They might call it something else, but they probably won't.
I'd love to sit here all day and chew your ear off. I'll be
PSVR
right out,
exclusive, clearly.
But as you know, time waits for no man.
The priest was in there. Okay, that makes it funny. That actually makes it funny. Zombie priest was in there. Friend! Wow. Arizona Sunshine 2. No one saw that shit coming. No one at all. Hold on. Tom said RE4 DLC. That's on here somewhere. There it is. Do we count the VR mode as DLC, or do we wait to see if maybe they've got more? Because we know that DLC is in development for RE4 Remake. It just may or may not be here today. Oh, this looks sweet. This is like a fun time. It doesn't look like a game that I would spend that much money to buy, but this definitely looks like a game that I would enjoy in VR. You know, shocker. Shooty shoot, brainless game would be the one that I would want to play. But no, this looks sweet. This just looks like a good time. Crossfire Sierra Squad. How do both Xbox and PlayStation acquire publishing rights to Crossfire? That's insane to me. Because Xbox just launched a Crossfire game exclusive to the Series X like last year. Like, how do they both have publishing rights to this franchise? That's insane.
The target is Colonel Peter Conrad. He was one of ours before he went rogue. We intercepted comms chatter referring to neuro.
Is this Deathloop?
But they've gone dark. I don't have to remind you what's at stake here. We need that intel by any means necessary.
It's a much quieter trailer.
He's connected to a mind synchronization device. This is cutting-edge interrogation tech.
What is this?
We're out of time and out of options. We've got to go in.
vaguely resembled Deathloop for a second.
Well, come on then. Let's see what you're made of.
Whoa. That's neat. Dreams. Oh, is it in Dreams?
I'll admit, you made a good team on the battlefield. But don't forget
It looks way better than Deathloop was. Deathloop is a game that I played, and despite it getting like 10 out of 10s across the board, I couldn't even bring myself to finish it. That game was boring as shit. And I love Arcane. Like, they are some of my favorite devs. I could not finish Deathloop. This looks sweet. This actually looks really cool. PSVR 2 has a strong showing in terms of like their exclusive library today. I gotta say that. I'm normally very critical of PSVR, but I mean right now, man, like they're kind of coming out swinging with this showcase. They're showing a lot of good stuff. Beat Saber? God damn it. Yeah, I don't know why I'm surprised that I have to turn the audio off for Beat Saber. So enjoy just my voice and some silent Beat Saber. Is this just a port to PSVR? I would assume. There's no way they got like publishing rights to a Beat Saber 2 or anything like that. This doesn't even look all that different, so I think it's coming to PSVR 2, which, like, fair enough. Yeah, available now with a Queen music pack. Well, that makes sense. Come on, we're out of the VR section now. I can safely guess. What is this? What is this? Bungie? Is it Destiny DLC? Oh, it's Destiny DLC. And just like that, everyone lost interest. Maybe not. The ship and the cracked planet looked very Destiny. Nothing else does, though. This might be new. What is this? It's not Destiny. There's no way this is Destiny. What is this? Bungie? Hello? I don't know about this art style. I really don't. But like, when Bungie makes a game, I pay attention. I can't exactly ignore the guys who made Halo. Oh my god! It's a Marathon reboot? Okay, Bungie lore. Marathon was an FPS franchise that they had in the 90s. Like around the time that like Doom came out, Marathon came out. A little after Doom, but that was their franchise before Halo. It was the FPS they made before Halo. Wow. And they signed for it with, this is Destiny. Don't care. They signed for it with PlayStation.
Where to begin.
Damn.
You've missed so much.
Yeah, I don't.
Flame gods.
We're gonna go more than an hour on the showcase, aren't we?
Vanquish nightmares. Fought alongside those who we once fought against. I wish you could have been there.
I mean, for the people still playing Destiny and still paying like $40 a year for these expansions,
Yeah, me too, kiddo.
Here you go.
But hey, I'm here now.
What?
Wherever the hell here is.
Man, I don't even play that game, and I'm like, you can't just bring him back like that. Oh, tune in to learn more at their showcase in August. All right. It was a tease for a Destiny DLC, not even a proper trailer. What happened to the heavy hitters? What happened?
Contract site
We were on a roll for a bit there. We went like Final Fantasy, Alan Wake 2, Assassin's Creed. What happened? Why did we stop?
5, 4, 3. Free gunners, here we go.
Concord. Awful trailer. That might be the worst one of the day. That might just be the worst trailer all day. That was absolutely terrible. What a shitty way to announce your game. Like, if I were someone who worked on that game, I would be so disappointed if that was the first time we showed it off. Because instantly it's like, okay, saw that. I have no reason to care about it. This is a...
Best Gran Turismo players in the world will compete for a place in racing history.
This is a documentary? What is this? Or is it like an actual movie? I can't tell, dude. What is happening? Gotta say, a movie trailer was not on the bingo card for today. Okay, it's just called the PlayStation Showcase. If it was called like the PlayStation Games Showcase, I was gonna go crazy. Based on a true story, only in theaters August. Never mind. Actually, no, that doesn't top the Concord trailer. That one, it was bad. They're making it...
Thank you for joining us today. Before we get into our final game...
Final game?!
At PlayStation, innovation...
You're done?! It's Spider-Man 2, but you're done?!
Not just what games you play, but how you play them. Later this year, we will launch a dedicated device that enables you to stream any game from your PS5 console using remote play over...
Oh my god, it's a Switch!
Project Q. It has an 8-inch HD screen.
Why is everyone making a Switch all of a sudden? Why is this the new thing? What are we doing with this? Not everyone needs a Switch.
More information.
He also said streaming.
I'm also pleased to reveal our first ever PlayStation earbuds, which will bring next generation audio immersion.
Bro,
PS5.
I give up. I just dropped my notes.
Simultaneously connect to smartphones via Bluetooth. New wireless technology
I give up.
will deliver lossless audio with low latency, giving
Earbuds.
you outstanding sound quality while you're playing.
PlayStation earbuds.
Look out for more details soon.
Jim.
We hope today's showcase demonstrates our continued commitment to delivering experiences that surprise and delight our players. I want to thank all of you for your unwavering support for PlayStation.
Hey Jim, where's Demon Souls? Where's Bloodborne, Jim? One or the other? This thing. Oh, it is Spider-Man because it's Kraven. Yeah, leaks were that Kraven was going to be one of the villains. That's right. This is Spider-Man. This is the last game. Man, no wonder they're so bent out of shape over Microsoft trying to acquire COD. They really can't lose it.
You grow slow in your old age, Sergei.
They're resorting to the wireless earbuds.
A fate you will not share.
I hope they do Kraven justice.
For hours, but you sense nothing. Pathetic.
Because, like, he's got potential to be one of the best villains, but he almost always is not.
I asked for an equal. And this is what you find.
Sir, perhaps a new hunting ground.
New York City, sir. What do you think? Oh, interesting. Oh, that is interesting, because Spider-Man isn't the only one on the list. Lizard? Wait, that was a tease for, like, all the villains. Hold on. Rewind. Pause.
The great hunt begins.
Oh, The Great Hunt. What if they don't call it Spider-Man 2? What if they call it Spider-Man The Great Hunt? That would be a good name drop. Was Deadpool on there? I didn't even realize until it was too late, man. Techmaster was on there? No gameplay? Show gameplay. Okay, we're still in cinematics, but we better be seeing gameplay. There have been some really strong leaks about this game releasing in September. So if we don't see gameplay, that will be crazy. No Silent Hill 2. Where is that game? What's happening with that game, Sony?
You have no idea.
Pete has the symbiote?
Leave Connors alone.
Connors, lizard. Pete has the symbiote. Oh, damn. This looks fire. This looks so good already. The worst part is that I know that they're not going to simultaneously launch this, like PlayStation and PC. I'm going to have to wait for this, unless I want to spend $500 to play it, which I don't. You can show me the best game I've ever seen. I'm not paying $500. Damn.
Triangulating position. Target located at Harlem Fish Market. All teams converge.
Lizards across the river. I'm not gonna make it in time.
Switch to Miles. There we go.
Miles, the hunters tracked Connors to the Harlem Fish Market.
Lizard. I'm on it. Sounds like Craven's checking off his.
We don't have much time. Move.
The music changed
Guess we'll chat later?
to a more hip-hop track. That's good stuff. Wingsuit?
The lizard's loose at the fish market.
Oh, that is so sweet, man. That makes no goddamn sense, but it's just cool.
I'll boot up and see you there.
Like him gaining speed like that midair? Nonsense. But it's sweet.
Can't let him find Connors, or he's done for.
Damn, so Kraven's gonna, like, be the main villain. I thought Venom would be the main villain, with Kraven being, like, secondary. I don't think the UI looks good. Am I wrong for that? I think the UI could definitely use some polish before release. I don't think it looks very nice. That's a neat gadget, though.
Look at those fish.
Reminds me of the line launcher from Arkham City? Oh, no, I think that one is... That one might be all the way back in Asylum that they had the line launcher, but I know it from City. Like, that's the one I definitely remember it being in. Imagine if Ryan Reynolds voiced Deadpool. I don't think they would do that. Oh my god. But honestly, it's like, I can't hear a voice that's not Ryan Reynolds as Deadpool and have it be Deadpool. The game looks fantastic. It almost looks too good and too smooth. Quote me on it. This will be one of those games that you see like the graphical downgrade comparisons when the game comes out. I don't think this is going to run this smooth on the PS5. But I could be wrong. I'm just saying, if I'm right, quote me on it. If I'm wrong, never bring it up, please. But if I'm right, make sure to bring it up when it comes around. Thank you. Well, we found the lizard.
Where am I now?
You know he'd be up for it. I do think he would be up for it. But I think that so far...
Follow the fish. Drone's picking up Lizard's trail. He's still eating. We can catch him off guard.
Who are we working with that gave us that drone?
Get behind me.
Distorted voice and everything? Oh, he molted. Oh, shit. Okay. He's big. Wait, he's already that big and he molted?
Doesn't that mean he's getting bigger?
Who is that voice?
Hungrier too.
That's Pete.
Whoa. Hey, man.
The building's swarming with hunters. Any sign of Connors?
Yeah. Genki's tracking him.
Oh, it's Genki.
Mr. Spider-Man, I mean. But the date isn't complete.
Damn, I'm kind of disappointed it's just Genki. I thought it was going to be like a villain team-up sort of situation.
Wait, be chill. That wasn't me.
Me neither.
I do like Pete having the symbiote, because it's going to evolve Pete's gameplay in a way that it will be able to keep up with all the stuff they added on to Miles with his expansion, right? Because I said back when that expansion, when I played it on PC, when I played it for the first time, I said back then that, like, with Spider-Man 2, I think I'll just want to play as Miles the whole time. Because Pete's gameplay just doesn't keep up. Right? So, like, it seems like that's how they're gonna keep Pete kind of, like, as an equal gameplay-wise. This is a really cool set piece. I'm sorry, my brain is just going burr about this right now. This looks sweet. The jet ski takedowns are so cool. Pete's about to come out of nowhere and just blast one with a tentacle, no doubt. Oh, big man himself, huh? That's the lizard.
Not a river, but in fact a saltwater tidal flat. Spider-Man is fighting on right now.
Oh, here it comes, tentacle blast. We'll probably get a Pete versus Miles moment at some point in the story. Speaking of story-wise, with him having the suit. We'll probably have a Peter Goes Dark arc here. Man, Yuri Lowenthal, love him. Amazing voice actor. Him trying to sound like edgy and angry is not landing with me. Wait, he has a wingsuit too? They both get one?
Time to go boom, boys! Oh, no! Spider-Man has got defenses! Spider-Man, hang on!
I love Miles saying Spider-Man so that Genki doesn't end up finding out who he is. That's very funny to me.
Over there! The one with the tendrils! Move!
Oh. That's not good. They are showing us so much of this game right now. Like, how... I've been watching the Spider-Man gameplay for at least, like, 10 minutes. Genki already knows? It's so weird, then. Wait, no, because Genki just said, "Nice to meet you, Mr. Spider-Man, sir." There's no way that he already knows. Unless I missed something in that scene.
I do not want to be lizard food.
Said it in the trailer? Okay, never mind then. I just missed it. I guess it's just that the people around don't hear it then? Maybe? Not the fisherman, he's gonna get shot! Jesus, man. Have they no heart? Holy shit. It's pretty incredible. I almost wish that I wasn't watching this. Because this would be so cool, like completely blind, having not seen it. Right? This would be badass. Goodbye, Genki. Genki bot. God, the symbiote looks so good. It really does.
He got away from us. It's good, Pete. I saved the tracker.
It's got like bits of muscle, like bits of like wormy, tentacly stuff.
He's mine.
So good.
You sure? He's got big teeth.
So do I.
Yeah. Love Yuri as Spider-Man. He's probably my favorite Spider-Man.
No.
But
Never like that.
yeah. The edge to it is not landing with me. His voice just isn't very inclined towards that sort of thing. Fall. They didn't even say September. Like, we know from leaks that it's September. They didn't even say it, though. That's kind of crazy. But yeah, it is... I would say it's a little better than Toby's performance. Like, when he tried to go edgy. But it's not much better. It's still just, like, hearing Yuri do that voice is like, I don't know if it's working. Nice recap. I don't know. It was not a weak showing necessarily. I wrote down 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I wrote down 8 games that I would be interested in playing. 5 of them being AAA games. But it's not as big as I was expecting. Like, no Silent Hill 2. Here, let's just look at Tom's bingo card. No Silent Hill 2. Oh, we got Spider-Man 2. I'm just gonna go through what I expected to be here. No Tekken release date. No RE4 DLC. No Death Stranding 2. No Wolverine. I guess Wolverine isn't even in development yet, so that one was kind of crazy. No Ghost of Tsushima. No GTA. No Infamous, Killzone. Yeah, I don't know. There was a lot that I was expecting to be here that wasn't here. I don't know. Puts you on edge a bit about the character, but it just sounds off. It's a depressing bingo card. It was complete dog shit. Yeah, I was just saying, it's not a bad showcase. Because I wrote down what I wanted to play. I wrote down 8 games. Wait, is there going to be more? I don't want to... Like, it's over. They did a recap. It's over. Tom, tell me if it's not over. But Spider-Man looks really, really good. Like, fantastic. Alan Wake 2 looks strong. The Metal Gear Solid 3, we didn't get gameplay, but the reveal was pretty good. It was pulled off well. Final Fantasy 16 we've seen before, but it looked great. Assassin's Creed Mirage, that was the first time we saw gameplay. That looked great. As far as the indies go, whatever that Magic Hand game was at the beginning looked fun to me. Ghost Runner 2, obviously. That looked really fun. Phantom Blade 0. Don't know if there are other Phantom Blade games, but that one looked really nice. I did write down a good amount of games, but there were a lot of heavy hitters that I expected to be here that weren't. Like, I expected either a Demon's Souls or a Bloodborne port of some sort. I'm surprised that they're still holding off on that. I expected Silent Hill 2 to get a release date and some gameplay shown. That did not happen. I don't know. I was just picking your card apart. Oh, this was Bloodborne. I didn't realize what BB was earlier. This was Bloodborne. Okay. But yeah, also, Tom, I noticed later, Nalactose, thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. Silksong is also a Xbox indie. They I know for a fact, are with the Xbox indie program. What was the other one that I said that to, that you had on here? It was Hades 2. I think Hades 2 is also part of that program. Not 100%, but I think it is. I wanted to ask why Days Gone was on here. Is that like Days Gone 2 you thought might be an announcement? You can see I'm not very good at writing on a mouse. Not a skill set of mine. Maybe, I'm not going to count RE4 DLC, but maybe we could say there was RE4 DLC. because of the VR, but I'm not going to count it. I don't know. A lot of heavy hitters. No Mortal Kombat. I expected Mortal Kombat gameplay today. Going off the back of that being a game that's releasing in September, and Mortal Kombat historically having a great PlayStation relationship, I thought that would be here, but it was not. Which is weird, but all right. God of War remakes would have been cool, but I never heard anything about that sort of thing. Would have been dope, though. KOTOR remake was a possibility. Sadly, not a true one, but it was a possibility. GTA 6, we should be getting a reveal sometime soon. I talked about the leak earlier. That's probably coming out in a little over a year or so. So I'm expecting we get a reveal soon. Would be crazy if Rockstar was like with Xbox or something on that one. But you never know. They could be. That could pop up at the Xbox showcase and be a big heavy hitter for them. And we just don't know. It's always possible. Anywho,